Okay, here with Ben Allison after day one against Middlesex. Ben, first of all, nice for you to be back in the side and playing a bit of cricket.
Yeah, no, lovely. It's been a while. Frustrating start for me, obviously, personally, missing out on the first block of Champo. But yeah, to be back out there today at New Road, no, it's been a really good day.
And I mean, not only back out there, but producing a pretty good performance. You didn't really look rusty, to be fair.
No, but I mean, me being me, I felt like I've probably gone for a few too many runs there. But no, glad to have contributed. Obviously, got some wickets and key ones as well.
Talk us through the pitch.
It seems to be sort of old school New Road. I think a bit different certainly to how it was last year. But I think how we persevered out there and stayed patient, and how they batted as well probably showed us that actually there are runs to be made out there. And yeah, I feel like it's a little bit on the slow side, but overall not a bad pitch at all. It
was a day that where both teams really applied themselves. I thought the bowling in the first hour and a half particularly was very, very accurate.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think as well, if you see how Holden applied himself, I'm not sure what his strike rate would have been at, but you know, he'd probably been on about 8 or 9 runs and strike rate of probably around about 10 or 15. And then he was able to get some runs later on in that innings. So it does show that you do hang around, rewards will come, and just as when it comes to the ball, if you put it in the right spot for a long amount of time, it'll you'll get some poles.
I know that you, as a unit, you pride yourselves as a seam bowling unit on working together, and it really did feel today as though everybody made a contribution.
Yeah, definitely. I feel Bayers, despite not probably getting a pole, he'll bowl a lot worse and get quite a few. So definitely a bit unlucky there. But no, overall, I think everyone worked really well as a unit. Finchy, I thought, bowled absolutely beautifully. And it's a bit different not to see weighty bowl despite being out there, but I feel like there was a real good feel in the field today, and hopefully we can just take it into tomorrow.
You mentioned Adam Finch bowling well. He seemed to me anyway to benefit from coming on and bowling a couple of tight ones early on, and that just sort of settled down and he got a bit of rhythm. He bowled with some real pace at times.
Yeah, no, I feel like since the start of the T20s, I haven't been around for many of the first class ones this year, but certainly this year in the T20 he's been going through it lovely. It looks like he's in really good rhythms, and long may that continue.
A couple of blows sort of mid to late afternoon got you right back into it. Then there was a good partnership, but getting that big wicket of Lewis deploy just before the close, does that mean it's on as even at the end of the day?
I think so. I think on the balance of things, if you gave us 8 down despite winning the toss, we'd have probably looked at that in a certain way. But I think overall with the pitch and how it's behaving, there doesn't seem to be too many demons in it. I think that's a fair day.
Obviously the plan, and I'm sure you've talked about it upstairs, is to come back in the morning and try and wrap it up as quickly as possible, so you're not chasing too many, and then to hope that the pitch flattens out a bit maybe on day 2.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems like a flat pitch, or a flatter pitch than what we're probably used to at New Road. But yeah, come back tomorrow in the morning and then hopefully get those 2 wickets nice and early without having to concede too many runs.
Ben, good to see you back in the side, and thanks for your time.
Cheers.
This is Mike the Plasterer. He needs a trusted supplier for his materials and tools. Mike needs Profile Store. With an easy-to-use website, you can check stock online, order it and collect it within the hour. Profile Store offer free delivery over £125 and fast overnight shipping. With over 2,000 products in stock, they're sure to have what you need. So get yourself down to the trade counter in Kidderminster today. Get the job done with profilestore.co.uk.